Hello, I'm Zaraganat and welcome to my studio. Good evening, and let's carry on with the pyrography. She's already looking really rather good, even if I do say so myself, which of course I do. I would, but I think it does. Right, yeah, what's me in here? Because at the moment this kind of looks a little bit odd. Right, well, that's a microphone done. I'll probably fade out down here, I think. I might take it all the way to the bottom, but possibly just fade out. Oh yes, bear with me a second whilst I just disappear from frame. I just want to load up a photograph. Okay. I just wanted to load up a photograph on a computer screen because the reference that I'm using is printed out rather dark, and I'm losing some of the detail because of that. And yeah, I was kind of ready for the stream, but not quite ready. Yeah. In that I kind of forgot to do things like turn on the fan. A lot of spinning around in this, which is just to get the best position to do this from. I got to about there roughly before, yeah. Right, this is hair fairly obviously. I'm not looking for it to be uniform, so I am doing sort of little tiny marks and just sort of stretching them out a little bit so that we've got something of a texture there. A little bit. I don't want a lot of it, so I may scale that back a little bit. Because this area is really rather dark. But again, it's something we can come back to. I was about to say nothing, it's not really set in stone, but it kind of is. Which reminds me, one of the things I want to have a go at some point is stone carving. But soapstone carving. I've never got soapstone carving. Soapstone is relatively soft. Oh, that's my understanding of it. And I should, in principle, be able to carve it with normal sort of chisels. I'm not sure I particularly want to use the wood chisels that I've got, but I do actually have a set of chisels, small chisels, that I could perhaps sharpen, since I've got the sharpening stones, and that might actually be a good use for them, because they were a set of chisels that unfortunately Lady Zara didn't realise the quality of them. And she got me them as a birthday present, I think, or a Christmas present. I can't actually remember now. And unfortunately, they're blunt, and I couldn't easily I couldn't hone them. So what I need to do is actually see if I can sharpen them, and then that actually might be a use for them. That, incidentally, is one of the problems sometimes you get with hobby shops. She bought them from a local hobby store, and they were, quite frankly, blunt. They won't cut anything. They tear more than, if you try and use them, they tear the wood. Even something as soft as balsa wood, which, on a complete tangent, is a hardwood. But balsa, it just tears the wood. Now, if you got those thinking, hey, I want to try wood carving, and you tried that, not only would it be really hard to do, and really definitely really hard to do a good job with it, they are dangerous because they're that blunt. And certainly I could imagine them easily putting off somebody using them, who thought they would like to try carving, and finding it makes a horrible job. Perhaps they cut themselves or things like that, and all because the tools are actually blunt. But they don't. If you're a beginner, you wouldn't really know that, and that's a little bit irritating in a way. Because it then puts off beginners. Mm-hmm. Okay, so hair, not easy to do. I don't really want to resort to just doing just a blanket colour. Kind of would like to get some of the detailing in. What I'm sort of just playing about with here, really. I mean, in detail here, I'm not specifically trying to match every single hair, but I kind of would like it to look hair-like rather than just flat colour. You know what, at this point I'm wondering, what day is it today? Some head, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Okay. Go away. Thank you. Lose track of the days sometimes. I work, my day job, I work from home. And because of that, you kind of lose track sometimes of the days. You've got no real sort of often cues as to what day it is. Right, now I need to turn this down because I want to kind of fill in the rest of that hair with sort of fairly light stuff. I always go back over and do some more darker afterwards. That's going well, rather well. I'm worried. Why is this going so well? Well, as I said, don't necessarily look that gift horse in the mouth. It's going well. Let's just deal with it going well. A little bit more heat for this because I want this bit a bit dark around here. A little bit more heat on that there. Just by dancing the tool around a little bit like this, we get sort of a texture. I guess you might describe it as it's kind of it sort of goes a little bit sort of hair-like. Yeah, I made a mistake there. You'd never know. So I'm dancing, but I'm still using the pen along the edge, so that what I'm getting is lines, which of course then have a resemblance to a hair texture. Again, we'll turn that down, and I kind of want to fill in what's here, but we'll just add random sort of dark and lighter bits. Might need to turn the tool up a little bit.